This Raw Vision video is brought to you by Metro Solar, proud partner of the Richmond Football Club.
Alex, firstly, welcome back to the club after your extended off-season break. How was your trip, and tell us a bit about it?
Yeah, it was really nice. I come back pretty fresh and in good nick. Ran a good time around Princess Park, and my skills are okay. So, went to the States for a couple of months, and travelled all around and watched plenty of their sport that they've got over there, college and professional as well. So it was a really nice trip.
While you're over there, you talk about coming back in good nick. Did you feel any pressure to come back and make sure your standards didn't drop and were ready to go on day one?
Yeah, well, I naturally trained pretty hard by myself, but there was that little added incentive to come back because the club was good enough to be able to give me that break. I didn't want to be running a rubbish time. Well, no one wants to run a rubbish time anyway. So, there was that little added incentive to come back in good shape.
You've been back for over a week now. What's the feeling like amongst the playing group?
Yeah, we've got some good young kids. They seem to get fitter and fitter every year. I get pushed further and further down the leaderboard in a lot of things, which isn't great, but they're certainly a very skillful bunch and always keen to learn, and under chalk, that they're going to get the best teaching, and so that's exciting. For a lot of the pre-seasons that I've come back in, I'm pretty excited about this one. We seem to have picked up where we left off last year in terms of game style, and we've got the cohesion back. So we're training really well and looking forward to some games.
At the end of last year, you spoke about the want to win now and not being satisfied despite having a really good year last year personally. Do you sense that burning desire out there amongst the players and the coaches? Yeah,
we talk internally a lot about taking individually our games to the next level and as a group. So the thing that is really going to put us to the next level is our game sense and knowing in game how we can personally contribute to the team's success. So that'll come probably more so with the larger ground stuff. But I can definitely see that everyone is really striving and pushing hard to increase their own standing amongst the group.
When the club got Chris Yarran during the off-season break, you got a rare tweet from yourself. Tell us about your relationship with Chris and what you expect he could bring to the club.
Yeah, well, I played a lot of junior football with and against Yaz. We were around the same area through Swan Districts, and we had a really good under-18 side that I was lucky enough to play with him there. And everyone's seen the highlights that he can produce. He's poised with the ball, his speed, very skillful man. So there's no doubt that I know who I'll be giving it to if he's buzzing around, just to really create different angles of play, because it'll reduce the predictability of what we're going to do, because he's a really good decision maker.
And you mentioned earlier about the new draftees that did come in, another Swan Districts defender in Nathan Broad. Have you had much to do with the new guys yet, and your initial impressions of him?
Yeah, Broady was actually one of my good mates' apprentices as a plumber. So I met him before he was even drafted, and he came down to the change room. And he's definitely put a good impression towards all the playing group so far. He works really hard. Again, reminds me a bit of myself from Swannies. He's a bull at a gate. A lot of the group, very keen, very eager, very fit. And we've got the chopper flying overhead. Thhank you for that. They're a very exciting group, and looking forward to seeing them play some games.